Hey everyone, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas and welcome to day 3 of Nailmas. Today there is no specific theme, so I have gone to a fun little Christmas cactus manicure because I recently swatched a Moonshine Mani polish that kind of inspired it. So here's one of the polishes I'm going to be using. This is Here Wine NYC's Pico Blue. I used this so much last year and will expect that again this year. And then this is Moonshine Mani Cuddly as a Cactus, which I swatched on Monday in another video. And both of these are going to be used in today's nail art. So first off, I'm going to start with 2 coats of Pico Blue. Of course, you could use any blue you want, or you could do this on a white base. Whatever you fancy is going to work for you because all you need is just a good cream background. Then once that is all dry, I'm going to go in with Cuddly as a Cactus by Moonshine Mani, and I'm just going to use the shape of the brush because it's a big nice rounded brush, and I'm going to create the cacti shape, and I'm going to do this on all of my nails. I'm going to kind of change it up on them as well, different shapes and different heights, just to make them vary across my whole hand. But after that is dry, I'm going to go ahead and go in with some red acrylic paint and my Orly short detailer brush, which I feel like I'm going to mention in every video this year because it's my favorite thing ever. And I'm going to create the pot that the cacti is growing in, blooming in, whichever you want to say. And I just went with red because I thought it was Christmassy. As you can see, I did the first line longer and then I made a square below it. Once that is dry, I decided to go in to the below the lip of the pot, and I'm using a burgundy shade to kind of give the shadowing that the lip would have on the side of the pot, just to hopefully create some dimension. I'm trying to get better at working with light sources and shadows and such, so that was my attempt to do that. After that is all done, or it can still be drying while you move on to the next step, but I'm going to add some little prickly bits to the cacti to make it look more like a cacti and not just a green blob on my nail. And I'm using an evergreen acrylic paint, and I'm putting little V's all over my cacti shape. Once that is done and it is dried, I'm going to go in with the same short detailer brush from Orly. I told you I love this brush. And some black acrylic paint, and I'm going to put the string for the lights that we're going to do. We're going to do the lights very similarly to how we did them in day 1's video, although this time we're going with just a round dot because the space that we're working with is a bit smaller. So I thought a round dot would work for a light pretty well on this, and we're just going to string them on the cacti. Of course, you can make them loop around if you want. You could have it go crisscross more, but I liked the 2 simple lines on this one, and I did change it up on some of the other nails, which I will show you at the end. But after I have the major strand part on, I'm going to go in and put the little black, I don't know what you even call those, the sockets that the light bulbs are going to go into. And I'm just going to kind of do that. Every other one is going to be on a different side. I think that makes sense. If it doesn't, hopefully the visual is helping. Sometimes these are hard to explain. But I'm going to continue doing that. Then I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to move on to actually putting the lights on those little socket-like pieces. And for this, I'm just going to be using a really small dotting tool, and I'm just going to go in with the colors, put a fine dot, and that is going to be it. I'm not going to worry about super detailed aspects of these lights just because we're working with a much smaller space than we were on that last manicure on Monday. So I decided to go every other one kind of light-wise. So I did turquoise, then I did a yellow, and actually I guess I didn't do every other one because I added another color in between the yellow and the turquoise. And of course you could change up the colors that you want. I just thought I would do colored lights because I felt like they would show more than just doing a yellow light, which in real life I actually do prefer yellow lights, but I thought this was more fun for the aspect of nail art. And then the final color in the lights, I actually did pink instead of a red or instead of an orange, just to make it a little extra different and fun. Then after that is all done and it is completely dry, you can then put on your choice of top coat. I did decide to go with a matte top coat once again, and I am using the Sally Hansen Big Matte Top Coat today. I like swip and swap back and forth between a few different matte top coats, but that was the one that was closest, so I used it. But here is a look at the final design. I really like how these came out. They were fun, kind of Christmassy, but also not super Christmassy, if you know what I mean. And it just made for a really fun manicure. So that is it for day 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here for another new video very soon. Bye!